Hello and happy St. Patrick's Day, or whatever day you're listening to this. What you're about to listen to is a one-shot of Demons and Debauchery, a hack of lasers and feelings that features demons, debauchery, and real-life drinking. This episode is a partnership between us and our friends over at Dungeons and Drimbus. Dungeons and Drimbus is a D&D podcast where professional actors play unprofessional D&D characters, and they use those warm, safe, comfortable D&D mechanics to do not D&D, or at least not conventional D&D. I think their current season is going to be particularly of interest to you. Did you enjoy our Ace Attorney arc where we did court drama, but for ghosts? Well, that's kind of what they're doing right now. Their current season is Your Honor, where the party of Dungeons and Drimbus plays as fantasy attorneys attempting to legally defend the monsters you would normally slay in a campaign. So they got their work cut out for them. If you listen to this episode and Dungeons and Drimbus sounds interesting to you, you can search Dungeons and Drimbus on whatever podcatcher you're using to listen to this. You can go to drimbus.com. You can search at DrimbusPod on social media, or you can just, do the easiest thing and go down to the description and click the link. All right, with all that out of the way, I welcome you to Demons and Debauchery and just a little bit of drinking.
It is Festivalia. The entire overworld is in a raucous, roaring party that is going on everywhere, all the time, never stops. At the end of this week, the festival will end, and everyone will be expected to have gotten their vices out of their system.
So this is like the Purge?
Kind of.
Okay.
All of you work for Debauchery, and your department has been tasked with taking advantage of the most fruitful time of the year to harvest as many souls as possible. You all have different specialties, and today you are attempting to put yourself in the running for a new assistant manager position. So, we open outside of a fantasy Romanian pizza bar. Walking outside, we see Stacy, the succubus, followed by Dysmorphius, the Dysmorphia imp demon. Why don't you describe what we see as you guys are walking over to the bar that your department has chosen as the target for tonight?
So, hi, I'm Stacy. As he said, I'm a succubus. I'm the demon of pleasure and perfidy. Most people don't know what perfidy means, but just to give you a little clue, it means betrayal. But most men and most people that I interact with don't listen after I say pleasure. So it's totally fine.
What did you say?
What?
What?
I said that most people stop listening after I say pleasure.
Right, yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, so that's the more important part, obviously.
This was a random man on the street.
But what they don't know is that once I leave after, the whole seduction has happened, is that their appendage of choice will begin to shrink very slowly after a couple of days. They'll be like, wait a minute, is it getting smaller or is it just the angle? And then it'll happen again in a couple days and it'll just keep happening and they'll just think they're crazy and it's delicious. Anyway, I can change my appearance based on the tastes of my victims, but I usually go with blonde because blondes have more fun,
Train.
Time to drink.
Just for those at home, every time a train passes by, we have to drink.
Yep.
Well, we don't have to. John and Hannah have to.
Yep.
But in solidarity,
Like a solidarity.
some of us have chosen to join them.
If we're doing it in solidarity, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly.
That's really nice, Dysmorphius. I was just describing how I look. I think they want to hear a little more about that. I have really big tits, obviously. That's usually a big contender. But if someone's a little more of an ass man, I can make a few adjustments. Yeah.
I'm picturing you're like one of those those squishy toys that you used to get at like aquariums.
Oh my God.
So you can just push mass to different parts of your
See,
body.
like, you're saying it like it's a joke, but that's kind of exactly what it is, you know? But yeah, usually I go with a good, healthy 5'5", but if my target's a short king, I can make myself shorter. I know a lot of the people that I go after, the literal scum of the earth, usually are misogynistic and like when a woman's shorter than them, so it's all for the cause.
And I think that is the perfect segue to Dysmorphius, the imp, who is following you and has just randomly begun spouting some aviation information. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that, Michael?
Oh, well, hi. It's so good to meet you. I'm Dysmorphius, and I am the little imp on your shoulder, the little voice in your head telling you that you're simply not good enough. Particularly body dysmorphia. So I am sometimes the voice of your mother in your head or your middle school gym teacher.
I don't know who you're talking to, but as you guys are walking down the sidewalk, like a mother holding a toddler in her arms with another mother walking beside her, just like kind of holds the baby and goes, "Is it just me or is our baby looking kind of fat?" And then just kind of blinks afterward.
God.
Oh my God. And then just like hugs the child and scurries off down the sidewalk.
Oh my God.
And as Dysmorphius continues past, he lets out a little smile and some finger guns and goes, "That's what my work is all about. Bringing humanity together in their weaknesses." And as Dysmorphius continues to walk on by, he's probably like 3'5", and he is like this deep, beautiful, like purple color with long pointed ears that kind of curl around themselves into like little loops. And he usually goes for like a nice green colored suit.
Marvelous.
Okay, Dysmorphius, this is what's gonna happen, okay? You need to not be seen right now because I know this guy and he's probably like, you're not his type. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't worry. I know what you're saying. It's
Okay.
completely fine. And you should be well aware that, like, as my little imp self, I am only visible when I want to be. So, like,
Perfect.
don't even worry about it.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
good. Okay.
I'm so glad that we're here, like, together. You know, we work so good.
I'm so thrilled.
Yeah.
I could not be happier.
Me neither. Okay. And then Stacy like faces the doorway and like she like tilts her head a little bit and then she makes herself a little shorter. Like she makes herself into probably the ideal vision of like the frail, weak woman with tits that are just way too big and would not realistically support her body. But most people that don't understand female anatomy would be like, "Yep, that's exactly right. That's what I want."
Perfect. And as you do that, you enter the Fantasy Romanian Pizza Bar, or Faropiba for short. You enter Faropiba, and it is pumping in here. The music is blasting. It is hard to hear anyone. Pizzas are flying out of the oven as fast as they can. There is all sorts of things happening in the bathrooms and on the tables. People are gambling openly on just about everything. There is like a pool table. People are gambling on the games. There's like a chicken fight going on in the middle of the bar.
Oh, shit.
People are just taking bets on like basic questions. They're playing like 20 questions on the little machines and betting on each other. It's everything you can imagine. And at the bar, as you see people just chugging drinks, they're bringing out trays of shots after trays of shots. We see a kind of small,
I was going to
balding man.
say, I would like to, if there's disco lights, if there's a bald head that just like shines.
There
and
absolutely
stands
is.
out.
There is a bald man at the bar. He has kind of like shitty facial hair, and he's wearing these sunglasses. And he goes, "But have you ever tried to fly? Like actually tried? Have you ever like actually tried?" And that man is talking to Azrael. Azrael, what do we see as you are at the bar?
You see, Azrael has a tall drink that she has just been generously sipping on while she's having a terrible conversation with Shandru Hate. She's rolling her eyes and she's just nodding along because if you don't do anything else, he gets the type of way that it's not even worth it at this point. So as he's talking, it's like, Yes, Shanju, I have in fact. Yes, I have, just like any other person. I actually have been...
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
No, I
you
have,
haven't.
Shanju. Shanju, I can tell you exactly...
You think it's impossible, so you don't even try.
I don't think it's impossible. It's crazy how easy it is. It's funny, you would feel that way. But me being who I am, of course I know what it's like. I've been on all the flights.
Okay, you're talking too much. And he turns around and walks away from me.
Thank God.
Stacy would like to pretend like she doesn't see him at first and kind of like flick her hair and take on this like meek sort of body language and approach the bar.
Okay.
Hi, could I get like something fruity, like that, not too strong? I sometimes can't handle the taste of alcohol.
Yeah, whatever, man. You see, these poor bartenders are overworked. They are just pouring, they're not taking orders, they are just pouring drinks and like flinging them out across the bar, and it's kind of first come, first serve as people are grabbing them. The bartenders themselves are wasted. It is Festivalia after all.
After all.
The alcohol is flying everywhere. There are puddles on the bar. Within a few seconds, a little like fruity shot glass comes out with a really small umbrella on it.
Thank you. And she'll take it and she'll turn around and she'll start like that stepping side to side thing that people do when they begin to dance, like before they're fully comfortable where they are. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So, we see these three co-workers are now here. I'm assuming Dysmorphius has kind of approached the bar as well, and you have seen Azrael.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, hey, Azrael. It's nice to see you.
Oh my God, well, of course it is. Dysmorphius, how are you? I feel like it's been ages since we've spoken.
I know, I've been doing so much field work, like, how it is out there.
Oh, yes, I do.
Collecting those souls.
Of course.
I can't imagine being stuck behind a desk,
Oh.
punching numbers.
Well, I get out as often as I can, Dysmorphius, please. And just to say, there are plenty of others doing far more work than you are, if I had to share.
Hey, Az. Can I call you Az?
Yes, Stacy, you've asked me about 3 times in the past. Yes, you can.
Okay, sorry. Hey, what are the odds that I'm actually gonna, seduce Chandra Hate tonight? I really need this. My wrath is just itching to do it.
Sure. I mean, do you really want to know? Is that really the most pressing matter? It's supposed to be a fun night tonight. We're not...
Oh my God, you're so right. I'm so sorry. How are you?
Well, I'm actually doing quite well, Stacy. Thank you for asking. I'm really happy to be here tonight. I'm excited.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So is that a good then? Do you think I'm gonna get it?
And Azrael just looks at her drink, looks back at Stacy and says, "Yes, Stacy, it'll happen. Just perk your tits up a little more and it'll be fine." And she goes back to drinking.
As she says that, Stacy makes the happy and does the whole, when girls go like this. Scoop. Audience that isn't at home, they do the scoop method. She quickly does the scoop method and goes and then continues dancing.
And while this conversation was going on, particularly between Azrael and Dysmorphius, you guys are at the bar. And under the bar, underneath the cash register, working on the computer system, which is soaked in more alcohol than you can imagine, is Punctilius the Titivilius. Punctilius, why don't you tell us what we see as you overhear all this talk about being stuck behind a desk and crunching numbers as you're working on the cash register, trying to fix the corroded, I was going to say arteries, the corroded computer arteries, the digital arteries. You know what? It's a fantasy world.
Yeah.
The computers are alive and they are powered by blood.
Can you install Clippy on a cash register?
We're gonna find out, because that is exactly what Punctilius is trying to do. This is just an experiment to see what bounds he can leap to accomplish what he wants most of all, which is installing Clippy on every computer in the universe.
You know what? Why don't we start him off strong? Go ahead and give us a roll.
I really want to give a roll to install Clippy on this cash register.
Give us a demon's roll to install Clippy on this cash register.
All right, demon. So I want to roll underneath my number.
Yes. So for the listeners at home, this game has 2 stats, demons and debauchery. Demons is anything logical or magical or pertaining to order that people want to do, And debauchery is anything, persuasion, charisma, anything along those
Partying.
lines. Partying. Each character has a number. Punctilious is a 5, which means they are very good at demons. When you want to roll demons, you want to roll under your number. In this case, a 5. Each die you roll is a success. So Punctilious, your haunting specialty is anything with typos and errors?
Yes.
So I'll give you errors, right? A computer error if you want to roll 2d6.
Yeah, like technically that's my name, but I have been imagining typos and errors as expanding to like formatting goofs and autocorrect, that kind of thing, like in general.
Yeah.
So I want to make life worse for everybody who needs to use this machine.
So I'll give you that one. And what is your vice? Each of our players today has a vice as well.
My vice is pride, and that's because I'm better than everyone. I don't know how relevant it is to putting Clippy on a cash register.
Okay, great. So yeah, you're gonna be rolling demons, which is 1d6, and then an extra d6 because it applies to kind of your haunting specialty. If it were to apply to their vice, it would also give you a third d6. That's not the case. So give us 2d6.
D6. That is. I had a 5 and a 3.
Okay, that is one success. So you barely manage it, but the way this is gonna come out is you do install an assistant. It is on the little, you know the like LCD screen where the price is displayed to the public in like green?
Yeah.
It's installed there, and it's Clippy, but he doesn't quite have his full range of motion. It's like proto-Clippy.
I like to think that, like, you know how you have like the little no sale tab that comes up? Like if you get Clippy off of that screen, he just pops up there. And then if you like get that, he pops up somewhere else he shouldn't on the cash register. Like a typewriter that keeps like resetting. He'll just physically pop up wherever. And then ruin all the numbers,
Exactly.
making transactions nigh impossible for these poor cashiers.
And as that happens, you guys hear the cash register ding, basically right next to where you are at the bar. And on the little green LCD, you see what looks vaguely like a paper clip trying to move one of its clips.
From underneath the cash register, you just hear, and then like rising from behind is more or less Palpatine from Star Wars. But like if Roz was also Palpatine, so the hood is kind of like this, and their shoulders are really hunched up like this. And then they do a perfect 90-degree turn and just like shuffle off from behind the cash register. And then on the way, like there's a sign that says like hors d'oeuvres, but because I'm the patron saint of typos, I'm gonna change that to horse divorce by just like snapping my fingers underneath my hood. You can't see my fingers, so somehow I'm snapping from beneath like a hanging hood, like on a toddler.
Oh, hey, Punctilious. Hey.
Hello.
Do you want a drink?
Yes. I could go for a drink.
Okay.
Oh, I totally forgot. Please take a drink with that roll.
No way.
And she will get a I don't know, what would you get someone that where you're not sure like their taste? Like a rum and coke or something?
Sure, yeah. Like we said, they're barely like hearing you.
Yeah.
They're pumping out drinks. There's like a line of rum and cokes. There's one bar back that's just like rum and coke, rum and coke, rum and coke, rum and coke.
Because I've just complicated the mathematical interactions with the cash register, I also want to be like, I have a coupon, and then pull from the folds of my cloak a coupon for like 37% off.
Oh, fuck. And he's trying to like input it. He goes, since when do we give coupons? I don't. Okay. What's your tab under?
Under Stay Sidious.
How do you spell Stay?
Just Stacy.
Stacy. Okay, he spells it with an I. All right. You know what? It's on the house. It's on the house. Just take it.
Thank you. Here you go.
You see Clippy starts fucking with the mathematics, and it says -$5, and the cash register opens.
I am grateful.
And with that, you see, oh, now I gotta get the cash register fixed, and where the hell is that guy who came to fix the boiler? And at this point, we see Aaron enter the bar. Aaron, you have been called to, quote-unquote, fix the boiler in the basement in the Pharaoh Piba. So what do we see, Aaron?
So Aaron comes in as like a bundle of overcoats and scarves, like wrapping around any form, because underneath that he's really just like smoke in like a vaguely humanoid shape and like a little bit of cinders in
like
there.
The Fern Gully villain.
A bit, yeah.
The sexy smoke thing from Fern Gully. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So he's just like got a big hat on, got like scarves wrapped around his face, just see like glowy red eyes underneath, every other bit covered up. Once he gets the chance to possess objects, of course, then he can, like, make himself appear in reflective surfaces, but he has to move around on his own. He's got to do a little disguise.
When you do your clothes just like fall in a pile where you were, or do they come with you?
Yeah. I'll get more later. It's fine. It's whatever.
I just would love to think that the bartenders just assume that means there's someone naked running around, and they're like, oh no.
It's Festivalia. Of course there is.
Hey, it's Festivalia. Who cares?
He's just, like, trying to walk very casually as a human would, and it's like this exaggerated arms pumping, like weirdly large steps, like as if he was like a bit of a putty man, just like. Hey, so heard you got some boiler trouble.
Oh, finally. Okay, come here. Yeah, it's in the basement. The pizzas aren't getting hot enough. The oven's only 890 degrees. That's no good. It's got to be 900 degrees to make a good pizza.
We can help with that. Don't worry about it. All right, yep. I'll head on down, take a look at it. You got any other appliances plugged in up here? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, yeah, tons everywhere. I can't even keep track of them all.
Good. We want to keep those in while I'm working on it. It helps with the flow of power through the building. It's complicated, but you'll see. You'll see I'll get results.
Yeah, I don't need all this explanation, Bub. Just come here. And he opens the door that leads to, like, little basement stairs that go down. And you see a boiler there that is just, like, bursting at the seams. It is being overworked. And he says, I'm sorry, but I can't shut it off.
Oh, don't worry. I do my best work with things in motion. You'll see.
Okay. Go ahead.
And it's just gonna, like, slump down the stairs. Wait till he's, like, around a corner and then just... bunch of smoke, like, try to swirl into the boiler.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a roll for that? Have a drink and give me a roll.
Sounds good. Demons, I'm assuming?
I would say so, yeah.
All right.
And I guess this has to do... Well, here's a good question. Your specialty's at wrecking things.
Yeah, that is true.
But that's also like your job.
But also, usually, what's his name? Mortius?
Modred.
Usually Modred gets to do the boilers, so is this satisfying some envy?
Oh, yeah. I feel like he is thrilled to stick it to Modred here. Like, This is it. This is the moment that he is finally recognized.
Okay.
And to be fair, I haven't actually, like, made up my mind what he's going to do once he's in that boiler.
That's fair. So why don't you tell me, what are you doing?
All right. So I think less than fixing it, he is going to get in here and just try to crank the heat up. So it will appear that he's fixing it at first, but... very quickly, he's just gonna start, like, overcharging a lot of things. Gonna see what he can burn around here, and, like, maybe hold the boiler a little hostage. Like, oh, now that I'm in here, by the way, want to make a deal.
Okay, yeah, it starts pumping. He sees you turned into smoke, first of all, and he goes, oh, God, what are you? And you enter the boiler, and he goes, oh, my God, is that really what it takes to fix a boiler? And the smoke begins to pump out of it, and I like to imagine that we see your glowing red eyes, like, in the vents of the boiler. What was your roll? Let's say that's 2d6.
I got a 6 out of 5. So that's a no-go for me.
This is why Modred has the boilers.
Does this mean that you fixed it?
Well, that is a full failure, which means something goes wrong. You go into the boiler.
Oh, no.
And the boiler spits you back out. Oh. And as your, like, smoke collapses to the floor, he goes, oh, God! And then we still see the red eyes begin to glow in the boiler, and he says, oh, don't worry, that was just my apprentice there. I'll fix this up for you.
God damn it.
And you recognize Modred is already inside of the boiler, and the iron begins to glow red as he pumps up the heat. He goes, oh, well, that's how you fix a boiler.
What the fuck are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on, like, some sort of, like, cruise liner right now, sinking a ship or something?
Oh, no, it's Festivalia. I got reassigned. And you see out of, like, I guess the exhaust, this red smoke pours out, but it is, like, thick red smoke. He forms into this just towering fucking, like, like from Doom, like the Baron of Hell, but in a really tight leather vest and leather pants.
Stupid, sexy Modred.
All right, sir, so, just gonna bill you here for it. He goes, when did I let you in? I thought I was still waiting for the other guy. Oh, don't worry. Our services appear when you need them. So that is going to be 267,000 gold pieces for increasing the temperature. You had a busted valve up there. That's going to be 20 gold pieces. And you see immediately his knees buckle and he starts sweating, not because of the heat from the boiler, but because of this bill. And he goes, okay, yeah, total comes out to 304,620 gold pieces. And he hands him a receipt off of a clipboard. He goes, I can't pay that. Do you have a payment plan? No, sorry, no payment plans. Although, I could take care of this if you just owe me a little favor. And he pulls out another sheet of paper and he says, just sign here. He goes, what exactly am I agreeing to? Well, do you want to pay the bill or not?
Oh, wait, all right. Hold up. Let's talk this through. Because, think about it. Do you really want to owe this guy a favor? You don't even know where he came in.
Well, I just fixed your boiler. I'm an upstanding citizen, but I'm happy to just charge you the 367,620 gold pieces instead.
On the other hand, how about this? I throw you a little loan for this. You can pay your bill. We'll work this out properly. There's probably something else we can work on here. It's the teensy little loan. You can pay me back later. Anytime. I can wait. We got time.
Well, a loan? I mean, it's gonna take me so long to pay this loan off. I don't know what your interest rates are, but they've been going up.
Oh, come on. Between friends, interest? No. I'll think of something nice and easy for this. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
An interest-free loan?
Yeah.
Something doesn't smell right. Why don't you go ahead and give me a debauchery roll
no.
to try and convince this shop owner?
You did roll above previously, so
Great.
maybe...
I'm sure I'll roll double sixes. Oh my god, I did get 1 6.
Oh shit. He says, okay, I'll take the loan, because the favor thing's making me uncomfortable, but I gotta have my lawyer look at it.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't want you to not have a lawyer for this sort of thing. That's the thing. We don't want to jump into this.
Wait, so you're a repairman and you're a loan shark?
No, loan shark? What? Come on. Would a loan shark give you an interest-free loan? Answer me that right now. Will a loan shark actually come up to you and say interest-free?
You know what? I'm sorry I doubted you. I really like you. I feel very convinced by you. What's your name again, buddy?
It's Aaron.
Oh, Aaron, it's a pleasure to meet you. What was your name, sir? Oh, I'm Modred. Oh, that's kind of ominous. I don't know. That's a weird name.
Yeah, he's a bit ominous, ain't
He
he?
says, all right, Aaron. I see you. He says, okay, sure, so just give me the paperwork. I'll take it to my lawyer, and once he looks it over, I'll sign it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let me write something up for you real quick. Let's head on upstairs. I'll get some paperwork written up. I think I got something here starts rummaging around in the clothes, yeah, the receipt for work from last time. We can modify this a little bit here. Make it right.
Okay, and you guys begin to head back upstairs towards the bar, and as you do, you hear a very quiet but seething, and you hear a poof as someone seems to kick something in the basement. Meanwhile, what's going on outside as you guys see Aaron coming back up out of the basement?
Where is Shamdrew Hate?
Shamdrew Hate is now at the betting pool around the pool table.
Okay, Stacy has been dancing with everyone, and she's going to pretend like she didn't see him, but come up next to him in the table, knowing he's looking at the table, get her tits in the view of the table, and be drinking and kind of be like, wow, this is so interesting.
He just kind of glares at you through the sunglasses.
I'm just gonna drink, and if there's a guy next to him.
Oh, he is surrounded by just the saddest looking guys you've ever seen.
Okay.
They're all in tucked in button-up shirts in little khakis. They are red with meat sweats and just fucking following him around like ducklings.
Do any of them look at me?
Oh, all of them look at you.
But like, do any of them look like?
Oh no, they are thirsty.
Okay.
However, Shamdrew Hate leans into like his right hand man, like Porky Pig, whatever, and goes, too thirsty, and begins to play pool. But all the rest of them are staring at you. They did not hear the whisper. They are enthralled.
I guess what I'm trying to go for is there someone that he might feel threatened by that I can kind of get all a ball on to make him feel like he has to show he's an alpha?
Is there something you could roll to maybe assess the situation?
Yeah, I would love to do that. Is that debauchery?
Yeah, give me debauchery. And I'm gonna say that this is probably with your haunting specialty, right? As a succubi, you're very good at analyzing people's weaknesses.
My vice is wrath, and that's for when all is said and done.
Okay.
But it's leading to wrath. I don't know. No?
Not yet.
Okay. I have 1 success.
Okay, so you recognize from looking at Shamdrew Hate, from feeling his auras, I guess, as you approach the pool table, this is a man deeply motivated by fear. However, he will not let you know this.
Of course.
Additionally, he seems to have a buff so long as he has his cronies around him that kind of prevent him from feeling that fear.
Okay. The person on the other side of me that I got close to, I'm going to kind of like lean in and be like, hi, I've never played this before. Could you...
Oh my god, I bet you haven't. Do you want me to teach you all about pool?
Please tell me everything.
These are balls. These are balls, right? And this is a pool stick.
A stick?
This is a stick for pool.
Okay.
That's what it's called, right?
Punctilious appears behind him. It's a pool cue, and then just sways back into the background.
Punctilious, give me a demon's roll to just destroy this man.
Oh my god.
All right, I rolled a 5, so I did not succeed in destroying this man.
But you chipped away.
He just turns around. It's so loud that he turns around and he does not like hear you. He's like, what? Anyways, this is a pool stick. It's a stick for pool. This is the blue stuff for the stick. It's called blue stuff.
Oh.
There's no E though. It's just B-O-U stuff.
Okay.
Was there a game going on? Is it his turn?
There is a game going on, and people, like, no one really understands how order is maintained here because people are betting on this pool table, and, like, stupid amounts. There's cash, like, on the edges of the pool table. It's, like, falling into the pool table. It's getting mixed together, but...
When it looks like it's his turn, I'm gonna say,
Oh, can I try?
I don't think you're ready for this, sweetheart.
What if you helped me?
Oh, yeah. So, you want to take the blue stuff, right? And he takes like he gives you the pool stick, the stick for pool.
Yeah.
He gives you the blue stuff, and he says, you just want to rub it all over the tip, right?
Just the tip, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you want to hit the ball. You want to hit the ball.
Okay.
You want to put it in.
Put it in the hole.
Yep. Man is sweating. He's dripping sweat.
and she'll like lean over, and it doesn't look like she's doing it on purpose, but she is absolutely doing it on purpose, and she's wearing a pretty short dress. And so she'll like lean over exaggeratedly and not go to the place that makes the most sense to hit the ball.
Okay.
Just to like show more. And then she'll try to hit it. I don't know if she does a good job. I don't know.
Do you want to roll, or do you even care?
I don't really care. It's more about the effect I will have on this man.
Why don't you give me a debauchery roll
Okay.
to see just the effectiveness of your tactic?
Okay,
More
okay.
so than...
Take that sip.
Do I get 1 or 2 die?
I'm gonna say you get 2. This is definitely your specialty.
A 6.
Okay, you get 1 success? Great. So first, take a drink for me.
Oh yeah, of course.
This works. Dude, like, jaw drops. He is not just enthralled, but also, like, absolutely nervous because he has never been this close to a woman in his life. Not only that, it is functioning on, like, the left side of the flock of haters. But you see now Shamdrew Hate has taken notice of you, and not in a good way.
Okay,
He seems to be eyeing you suspiciously.
I see.
And with that, I say we'll temporarily cut away from Stacy. What's everyone else up to as you guys are wandering the bar?
Azriel has just been drinking. Azriel has just been nonstop drinking, to be completely honest with you. That's yeah.
I kind of want Aaron to, like, after having, like, written up the papers and handed them off to the barkeep, to slide up to Azrael and be like, "Hey, Azrael, how you doing?"
Hi, Aaron. How are you? I am so good. I'm so good. I am almost the goodest, if you could believe it. And she's continuing to drink.
Azrael, I sense an opportunity for us to really make a great deal together. Like, no one wants to talk shop, right? But we're all on the clock, right? We're all hunting for souls, and I feel like we've got a real good potential scam here.
Potential scam.
Yes. So I have just made the most spectacular deal to steal one and possibly more souls away from the owners of this establishment, right out from under Modred's nose. And the best part is, all it costs is a few 100,000 gold pieces. But here's the thing. Mm-hmm. If we call back to the department and ask for those resources, it's like, oh, what are you using them for? We gotta log this, log that. It's time for people to, like, butt in on more souls. But why do that when we can just raise the funds ourselves? With your number knowledge and my ability to manipulate household appliances, we can take that gambling ring over there and gestures to, like, the whole floor of gambling tables. We can take this by storm. Think of all the souls you'll bring in from gambling debts. And all I need is a simple little cut to fund a little bit of soul taking of my own, and ho-ho.
At this point, one of the guys from the gambling ring comes up to you. Dude is absolutely sloshed. He says, bro! He's like in your ear. Bro!
Yes.
You trying to get laid?
I mean, the night's still young, but I'm trying to make money first.
I bet. And he takes out, like, just a wad of cash from his jacket pocket. I bet $50, she don't go home with you. Not gonna happen. I bet she come home with me.
Why don't we up the stakes a little bit?
Azriel's gonna be looking at Aaron and just, like, putting her thumb up, like, go higher, up it.
Why don't we increase the stakes a little bit? You look like a man who knows how to have some fun.
Just a man.
Like a man.
Azrael, he looks at you as he laughs. Yeah.
Azriel just looks at him, laughs back, like, oh, yeah.
We don't have to make this about money. How about...
No, wait, no, make it about the money.
I guess we give you that
about
first.
the money. Make it about the money.
All right. Why not something big? How about $1 million?
Roll another debauchery roll to persuade him.
This presumably non-millionaire man to bet $1 million.
Non-millionaire man.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see how this gets worse.
Dysmorphius is like nearby and is kind of like eavesdropping and listening in. Dysmorphius would like to help with this role.
Oh.
Okay, how?
He's going to possess this man and like whisper some little things in his ear to like push him towards the bed.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to like possess?
No, you will help, so you will basically grant an additional die. However, Michael, since you are not drinking because you have been called into work after this recording, you need to do your help action punishment, which is give me the physical activity of your choice and recite the script, which you must recite. However, you need to do it in character as Dysmorphius. So I guess he's hearing you say and do this. And this is gonna be your way of trying to persuade him.
Okay, I'm gonna take my headphones off so I can complete the physical activity.
Oh boy.
I'm so happy we're recording.
So Dysmorphius is going to possess this man, hop in his head, and the man is going to hear, "Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. And you know what's not impossible is to bet $1 million right now."
The man is wild-eyed, looking around the bar, wondering where this voice came from. So take an extra D6 and let me know what that roll is.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Ooh, that's a 4 and a 3. That's not good enough.
Wait, what is demon debauchery? Because I realized I rolled my number before and I just forgot what it meant.
I also did that last time. I was reading that. I'm like, oh, I rolled a 5. So that is my number.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I will let you guys do delayed demon debauchery if you wish.
I would love that. Because isn't your number 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a success. That's basically a critical.
Oh!
Yeah.
So, in order to use demon debauchery, I'm going to need you to either take a shot or down your drink. You will succeed, and you may ask me any question about the situation. Just any question you want.
The thing is, Aaron is a little bit too indecisive to, like, even know what to do in this situation. Even though this is an out-of-character mechanic, I feel like Aaron would be like, I don't know, maybe this, more souls, more money, souls, money, So I'm not going to make use of demon debauchery this time.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. That's gonna count as, I guess, one success, right? So you manage it, but barely. And what's gonna happen is right now you're trying to get money out of him. He's gonna go, what are you doing, man? What are you? I'm allergic to bees. And he's gonna start like throwing you money from his jacket.
My God.
And running away. But the cost that I'm going to inflict is all of a sudden, as he turns around to run away from you, you see Modred standing behind him. And he bumps into Modred's like solid red pack. And he goes, hey, buddy, hey. It's okay, there's no bees in here. It's okay. And he says, but you know what? Do you want to stop being allergic to bees? What? I'll do whatever you want, man. Just make the voices stop. I'll make the voices stop. Don't worry. Just sign right here. And he holds out a little clipboard with a sheet of paper.
Oh, God.
And he goes, yeah, whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. And he takes a pen and he is going to sign on Modred's clipboard.
Rude.
Aaron's just scooping up the money quickly, just like, whatever. I wasn't even going for his soul anyway, so it's like, it doesn't even matter.
And as that happens, you feel Modred's hands like squeezing your shoulders in that really annoying like frat guy way. And he goes, hey, big haul, buddy. What's that? A couple $100?
You know, I haven't actually counted it yet, but think of it more as a primer. Gonna get the wheels spinning here.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take 1,000 gold off our deal.
How very generous of you, Modred. But I don't think that'll be necessary. Have you seen the fat stacks going around in this place? I think that's the perfect recipe for souls, money, paying off that debt, snagging the soul for the boiler.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was just thinking about what I was gonna do with all that gold and the soul I just got.
I'm glad you got that soul. I mean, it would be really embarrassing if you went home with nothing after all that.
Yeah, how many souls did you get so far?
We're working on it.
Yeah.
The signature's coming, don't worry. So it's like we're neck and neck.
Oh yeah. Hope he signs that paperwork before the fire in the boiler room makes it upstairs.
Yeah, what?
Huh? Oh shit, sorry, I gotta go sign up some souls. And he like floats away toward the pool table.
Disgusting.
Asriel would like to look around the bar and look for the saddest looking group of males who are clearly also following Shandru Hate.
Yeah, it's just them. They are the saddest looking men in the bar.
They are just,
They're
them.
literally like, I don't know how to explain this. They're literally like a flock of ducklings. And so the ones on the outskirts of the group and towards the back, like they're the saddest looking.
Perfect.
They probably have had the least to eat and drink.
Oh, no.
They are tired. They wear the worst clothing. They all look pretty sad.
It makes me sad, but then I think about the type of people they are, and then I don't feel bad anymore. Perfect.
Oh yeah. One of them looks at you and goes, "Hey."
And Asriel does she looks behind her and then looks back forward at them.
This is why they shouldn't be allowed to vote.
God, there's so much anger in my body.
I'm trying to make devouring souls as easy as I can for you.
No, I know, I understand. I completely, I know. It's just, Asriel's gonna make her way over to that group. And she's gonna ask, so where's the action tonight? What's happening? Who's winning? Who's losing? It looks like it's you all.
Yeah, we stay winning all the time, even though they don't want us to win, but we're winning. We're totally winning, right, bro? Right?
Is that why you're so far away from your Lord and Savior?
He's not our Lord and Savior. Definitely not. Like, there's no hierarchy here. We're just all Sigma males doing the Sigma male thing.
Sure, of course. Well, what if, hypothetically, I could tell you of a way to garner the attention and admiration of a single Chandru hate for you, gents? What if I told you that?
Give me a debauchery roll.
Okay. It's a 2. My number's a 2-2.
Wait,
So, yeah, demon debauchery.
Demon debauchery.
Demon debauchery.
So that'll count as one success. If you down your drink, you can ask any question to help guide this along.
Okay. Or if I took a shot.
Right, or if you took
Or
a
you
shot.
can take a shot. Yeah.
Well, then I guess we're going to do that one. Oh boy. So I had one pre-poured.
Nice.
Pre-poured.
Ooh.
There it goes.
It's okay.
Shots are really hard.
And this is the good stuff too, so it's not bad.
We like to drink with Azriel because Azriel is our mate. And when we drink with Azriel, she gets it down at 8,
It's gone.
7, 6.
That was good.
5,
I like
four,
that.
And when we
3,
drink with Azriel, she tells us all the fate. Woo!
Hey! Oh, that was cute. All right, I did it. It's done.
Okay.
So you get to ask a question.
Yeah, I didn't think that far ahead. Didn't think of the question. Just wanted to play the game.
Just wanted to take a shot.
I guess, okay, so question for God. This is going really well. I guess, I don't want it to be basic, like, what's it gonna take for these guys to sign the paper? But, fine. What's it gonna take for these guys to sign the paper?
You get the feeling that these are very, very susceptible men.
Yes.
It's all about presentation. If you can show proof of a lavish lifestyle, they will be more inclined to follow you. It will help if you are a man, and a mean one at that.
Okay, all right. A mean man.
But with that one success, they're gonna go, okay, I'm listening. They're entertaining your offer, but they're not quite sold.
More than fair.
I was thinking that I wanted to retroactively apply my previous Demons and Debauchery to something similar to this.
Okay.
So could I help them take Azriel seriously? Because what I wanted to do, and surely one of these men in the pack will do this, is talk to somebody about investing in my tech startup.
Beautiful.
To spread like 90s window, like imagine the nostalgia.
Oh, yes.
Like you're repackaging nostalgia. So if I have a tech startup, I am wealthy and I am an entrepreneur and I am someone you want to listen to. And by association, Azrael is also that.
Okay, I'll basically allow you to get everyone on board if you take a shot and give me your best technobabble speech.
Oh God. Okay.
Technobabble. How exciting.
I don't know if you're familiar with XML, but you shouldn't be because it's bad. The wave of the future is Clip XL. That stands for extra large paperclip. Imagine an assistant that is bigger than the ones that came before. Bigger is always better. As we know with coding. The lines of code in my tech startup are so very long. They are longer than your lines of code, and that makes my tech startup far better.
They're the longest lines.
No.
Nobody has lines longer than me.
No.
The moment you say XML, which you can understand these men have never heard in their lives, you say, I don't know if you know of XML. They go, oh yeah, I totally love. You shouldn't because it's awful. Yeah, it's the worst. And it's just like, that's it. You got them. So the more like lingo you throw in there that they don't understand, they like kind of huddle up and it goes, okay, how much you got? How much you got? I'm like, I have $5. Okay, give me that. I have 23. Okay, yeah. Okay, and they're all just piling money. Goes, okay.
My God.
Yes, good.
Excellent. And I have the official papers to sign if you care to join.
Oh yeah. Should we like have a lawyer read this stuff? Bro, don't involve the man in this, bro.
Yeah, do you have to rely on another man to tell you what to do as a man?
Yeah, your word is your bond, right, bro? And he's looking at Punctilious specifically.
Your word is your bond and your stock. We have both things in my startup.
To the moon, bro!
like, lightning flashes behind Punctilious as he gets the startup funny.
As lightning flashes, so I'm gonna say you sign up.
Train.
Chugga chugga.
Yellow black, yellow black, yellow black, yellow black.
Okay. You sign up 8 souls with your offer. You get them all to sign on the dotted line, and as an added bonus, they give you all their cash too.
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
You manage to convince them that you're selling them a minority stake in Clip XL.
This will be safely stored in my pockets.
Excellent.
As lightning flashes behind Punctilious, I am going to introduce
no.
a special threat.
Wait, can I
as-
do my demon's debauchery first?
Go ahead.
Okay, before I down this, my question is what would it take for Chandru Hate to be interested in me? And if I may, I know that he's of the mindset where he has to be the one to seduce the woman, so how can I make it seem like his idea?
So, you understand that the easiest way with Shamdru Hate is going to be to voice your disinterest, and then he'll start arguing with you about why you should be interested in him.
Okay.
And then he's gonna want you to beg for it, like admitting that you're wrong.
Ew.
The moment you admit you're wrong, you're in.
Okay, and as a side note, I know this isn't, I've already done my demons and debauchery, but do you think I could, like, convince this dude to fool around with me in the bathroom and get his soul real quick?
Roll of debauchery for me.
Get a soul real quick.
Dude is like, him and a couple others, but him especially, are just like, they're almost scared of how attracted they are to you. Because they've never felt a real feeling with this strength.
Because of what it would lead to, can I say that this is wrath?
Yeah,
Cool. So how many dice then?
3.
All right, that's another demon's debauchery.
Okay.
So, okay, that's 1 demon's debauchery, 1 failure, and then 1 success.
Okay, so 2 successes.
Oh, I need to get my next drink. This is great. This is great.
You sound so happy.
That was so sad sounding.
Delicious.
Oh,
Excuse me.
A group of men like look at you and they're actually impressed by the burp.
It's one of those like, oh, she's a cool girl. She burps.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so hot that you're not afraid to burp.
Thank you.
Yeah, so basically I go up to the guy I've been talking to that showed me how to play pool, and I'm
Yeah.
like, is he wearing a tie?
No.
Okay.
No, he has an open, like, button-up shirt.
Okay.
The sweatiest skin you've ever seen underneath.
I like daintily grab one of the higher like button folds and like pull him a little close, and I'm like,
Hey, wanna fool around a little bit?
I mean, I guess.
Okay.
and she will like start kind of playfully dragging him towards the bathroom, but as she passes Chandru Hate, she'll like kind of do a look of disgust towards him, and then look back towards the guy and be like, ah, as she drags him to
He,
the
like,
bathroom.
looks at you, and instead of glaring at you from the sunglasses, you see he peers at you over the rim of the
Oh, wow.
sunglasses this time.
Yeah. All right, we're getting somewhere, people.
And as you drag the man into the bathroom, it is filthy in here for all sorts of reasons. We hear the woohoo music begin playing.
And I would just like to say that when all is said and done, I kind of like playfully kick him out, and I definitely vomit.
Yeah.
And just to say, as Dysmorphius has been kind of like watching things unfold around the bar and like looking for opportunities for him to jump in, he knows how Stacy operates after stealing many a soul from underneath her. Literally.
Debauchery.
That was good. That was a good one.
Thank you. So he is going to quietly creep up on the bathroom, and he's going to possess this poor soul that Stacy's after in the midst of the act.
That's messed up.
oh,
The cruelest thing anyone has done this session.
Okay, give me a demon's roll for that, I guess.
My God.
Okay, rolling. Ooh, I rolled a 3, which is my number.
Wait, but I had also, did I use my, because I had my delayed demon's debauchery, and then I rolled another one. Did I use that?
You have to down your drink.
Your fresh mics.
Your fresh drink.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Yeah. So tell us what happens, Michael.
Okay, so in terms of the mechanics, do I need to take my drink, which is putting the quote in, upon the roll, and then I have the physical activity plus lines with the demons and debauchery, or is it?
Yeah,
just...
that's if you want to do demons and debauchery.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so on his way to the bathroom, Dysmorphius is going to, he has to pass through the dance floor. So...
Oh, no.
So Dysmorphius is doing a little dance as he goes through the dance floor, weaving between people's legs because of how short he is. And he's going to go... he's going to point at someone in the crowd and quickly hop into their head before heading to the bathroom. And in, the person's own voice, he's going to say, "Oh, black and yellow, let's shake it up a little. You ought to get that spot on your thigh checked out." And then he's going to hop out and continue on towards the bathroom.
You see, they start looking down at their thigh. They're like, what? Oh, fuck. Oh. They run to the bathroom, and sure enough, there is a weird spot on their thigh. Okay, and then, I guess, how do you steal this soul out from under Stacy?
So, my question to you, John, as God,
Yes.
is what is this guy's number one physical insecurity?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's his penis already.
Excellent.
You
Okay.
sense it. It is like it's a demon power as you search out people's insecurities, and you remember a wardrobe malfunction that occurred to this man in elementary school, and he has never lived it down.
I would like to say that when all things considered, I called him Big Boy to try to make him feel good.
Aww. You're such a good person.
Thank you.
So, Dysmorphius is gonna hop into this guy's little head. And it's not the only thing that's little. And he's going to assume the voice of his elementary school crush.
Christ.
And you're going to hear,
Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh, look everyone. It's little Shrimpy. Little Shrimpy so small. Oh no.
No, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
Did he have a crush on his bully? Jesus Christ.
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping.
Are you okay?
I'm not shrimpy, and he throws you off of him, and he oh my god, where's that from? Like Patrick in the SpongeBob movie, he runs out with his pants around his ankles.
I didn't say anything.
I'm not trippy.
Are you okay?
and Dysmorphius is gonna hop out of his head and appear next to him. He goes like, "Hey, bro, calm down. Hey, you're not." And he's gonna like tend to him, like pull up his pants and like put like everything away, so he's not exposing himself in the bar. And he's gonna go like, "Hey, man, hey, you're not Shrimpy. I just saw you, man. You're not Shrimpy. And you know, like, here's what you can do to not be Shrimpy. Like, I've got a little something here. Like, if you want to sign this,
Dysmorphius! What are you doing?
I can guarantee no one will ever think you're Shrimpy again, bro."
Oh my god. And Stacy like comes over and like pulls him and is like, "Oh my god, are you okay? I don't know what happened. I didn't even say anything to you."
You guys give me a contesting debauchery roll to see who wins this guy's soul.
Okay. Okay, a debauchery, I want to roll over your number.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 5, which is over my number, so I have a success.
I rolled a 6.
Ooh, okay. But Stacy rolls a 6. And so he is about to sign on your paper to get those pills, and he goes, "You mean you don't think I'm Shrimpy?"
No, big boy.
Wait, what'd you call me?
But what about all the other women in your life?
Hey!
Like, you don't want them to think you're Shrimpy.
You're calling him Shrimpy right now. By you saying that other women shouldn't think that, you're basically calling him that, and I think that that's rude. And baby, I don't think you need that in your life right now.
Yeah, dude, you know, a lot of times, the things people pick on you for are really just their own deepest insecurities.
Exactly.
He's looking down at you, a little imp, so he's like glowering down at you.
Now, why don't we go back to what we were talking about?
Ba 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 ba.
Woo!
Okay, that is officially one soul on the books for Stacy.
Thank God.
And with that, I am going to inflict a hard move.
Excuse me?
I mean, we delayed it for so long. This had to be coming.
That is true.
We sidetracked a lot from.
We sure did.
From I want to introduce your complication.
And with that, suddenly you guys hear a scream from outside as one of the maintenance workers runs out of the basement and you see flames beginning to lick up at the stairs.
God damn it.
Furthermore, you begin to hear muffled screams from outside the bar.
Protesters. Oh, God.
And you see a crowd of people with picket fences with Shamdrew Hate's face on it.
Picket
with
fences?
like a canceled sign
Pitchforks?
over it. Picket signs.
Oh, picket
They're
signs.
holding full fences. It's so much funnier if it's fences.
Picket fences.
It's all just picket fences.
I think we have to commit to this.
Yeah.
It's canon. It's what they found.
Hey, you got it. It's DIY. You know,
Yeah.
they already had it. They didn't spend any money.
They thought this would gather
Exactly.
more attention.
And so they have full ass fences with Shamdrew Hate's face on it with like the canceled symbol over it.
Damn. This could be a great opportunity for me.
And you see Shamdrew Hate looks up and he just, haters.
Once the screaming starts, you can be like, oh my God, sorry, I should probably go home. Here's my number if you want to get back in touch. But I should probably like skedaddle, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude is dazed. He is just like, he's slumped over in the bathroom corner.
This was so great. I'll see you later.
When you leave them, like after you've taken their soul, they're just kind of pale for a few hours.
Yeah.
Just like,
By the way, this is totally normal. I get this reaction all the time. And she'll like leave and like fluff her hair, fluff the boobs, and grab her drink that she put on the bathroom sink, which by the way,
Ew.
gross. And then she'll like pour it down and be like, I'm gonna get someone else to buy this one. And she'll come out and put the glass on the door and again try to give the like look to Shamdrew Hate.
he immediately comes up and he goes, "What's your problem, bro? Did the protesters send you?"
Excuse me?
There's a train.
Okay.
Barry, breakfast is ready.
I keep forgetting that you have to read from the script. So you keep saying these out-of-pocket things, and I'm like, what is he talking about? Oh my God,
Made me
Michael.
laugh and a little bit of whiskey went up my nose.
No, Tom, no.
Anyway,
She would like to like look at him and be like, excuse me?
What's your problem, bro? Like, why are you giving me these looks? You know, you should want me.
Why?
What does your man do for you? What, you ran off with that little guy? How many $250,000 gold pieces carriages does he have?
None, I think.
My horses fart so much methane gas.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just saw your bald head and thought you were just some loser.
Do you even know what I can achieve? Do you even know the power that is within me as a Sigma male?
No. Who are you?
If you don't know who I am, you don't deserve to know.
Well, maybe I want to know.
Yeah, you would want to know, but you don't get to.
Oh.
You should be groveling. You should be begging to know who I am.
and she'll like look at him and keep eye contact. I just want to know that if anyone who knows Stacy would know this is an act, but a male who's never met her might be like, oh shit, this is so real. So she's going to like look at the protesters and look at him and get on her knees and put her hair out of the way and say,
You begin to do that. And as that happens, some of the protesters come in. You see they have cameras and they begin taking pictures. And they go, wait, I know him. And they start writing down the people who are here. And they go, oh my God, you are so canceled. You are so canceled. Party's over, folks. And you see some of Shamdrew Hate's flock begins to go, oh, and they start trying to run away. They start trying to go into the bathroom. One of them tries to go down into the basement, sees the flames, and goes, and turns around the other way. And then the protesters are running in to get them as they're trying to leave the building. They're trying to cover their faces. And like commotion just breaks out, and Shamdru actually gets knocked over on the floor as people start to scatter, and your moment is lost on him as someone bumps into you and knocks you into the pool table.
She will stand up and kind of be like, Is he distracted? He's like not looking at her?
Yeah, there is pandemonium inside the bar right now. No one is really focusing on anything.
Okay.
This particular crowd of protesters is known for taking faces and names and digging up any dirt they can on anyone they find.
Yeah.
And so everyone is just running.
Dysmorphius would he sees the phones out taking pictures, and he would like to hop from person to person's perspective.
Oh my god.
And see if any of them are scrolling on social media, as they're posting people's faces.
Give me a demon's roll, and
Okay.
I'll give you the extra die.
Okay, first roll was a 1, so that's a success. And another 1. So 2 successes.
Yeah, a bunch of them.
So he rubs his hands together and he's like, "It's my time to shine. Coming!" Which is it's the next line in the B-movie script here. Hang on a second. And then he hops into someone's brain and he goes, "Hello, Barry, Adam."
Barry and Adam look up.
Can you believe this is happening? Huh? I can't. I'll pick you up.
What?
That person that you're looking on social media is looking sharp. You haven't looked sharp in decades.
They open their selfies. You're right. You're right.
You want to look sharp, don't you?
What am I doing with my life?
And then suddenly on their screens, a digital contract pulls up.
You can look sharp today if you sign up for Dysmorphia Tune.
No! Yes! Okay. I'm gonna say Barry and Adam are in the bag, so if it's lower than 2, we'll just go with 2. But give me roll a D8 for me.
D8 is a 5.
That is 5 souls on the board for Dysmorphias.
Could I? So these picketers, they have their phones or whatever, and I'm sure they're tweeting and messaging people. I would like to just riddle every message they try to send with autocorrect so that nobody can tell what they're saying. And then I want to do you want to uninstall the auto cucumber? That's what they call autocorrect. Sign here, give me your soul. Auto cucumber. And then I want to take souls that way. Just completely piggybacking off Dysmorphius here.
Give me a demon's roll for that.
This is my haunting specialty, so I would get 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 2 successes. A 3 and a 2.
Sweet. Okay, go ahead and roll a D8 for me as well.
7.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
that is 7 souls as their tweets are going out just wrong. The pictures are corrupted. They're like, what's going on? Wait, look at this. And they start clicking buttons and they just can't decipher what's on it and accidentally sign their souls away in the terms and conditions.
Oh my god. To the moon! Yes! Yes!
Stacy would like to go around to everyone who's looked at her and ask if they want to sign up for her OnlyFans with a discount.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can do this, but
I know it's pandemonium, so it's kind of like, hey, I thought you were really cute. I was just wondering if you wanted to be one of my subscribers. You can get some special little treats.
This isn't a mechanic in the game, but it's the best way I can think to incorporate it. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh no! I got a 4 and a 5, so a 4, 1 success.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's a success. You manage it.
What should I roll? A D10, maybe?
No.
Flip a coin.
Just the 1 coin.
A D8, because everyone else got to roll a D8.
I'll give you a D8.
Yay! Oh, 1.
That is 2 souls on the board for Stacy.
Yay!
As you manage to get just one other guy who's like, I'm not on Twitter. I don't understand what the problem is.
Fair enough. Azrael would like, in the midst of the chaos, to go up to the bar, and assuming the bartenders are still at it, are they still?
The bartenders are trying to put the fire out, but they're pouring alcohol
Oh,
on it, so
God.
it's actually glowing.
It's all they have.
Who thought it was a good idea to shut off the water lines during the festival?
Oh god! Wait, does that mean the toilets don't flush?
They flush with vodka.
Oh, that's where vodka belongs. It's fine. Anyway, Azrael is gonna be seeing the struggle of these bartenders and just lounge next to them, like not lift a finger, be like, oh, wow, I can only imagine how difficult it must be having to be a bartender in this day and age. Wouldn't you like to know what more you could be doing with your life? What's more interesting out there for you?
Right now I'm worried about living my life, and you see the flames are just crawling closer to the bar.
What are you doing?
But they, for some reason, keep throwing like shot glasses on it.
Have you ever heard of a union?
A what?
If you... Azrael's gonna have more papers. It's basically to unionize the bartenders to have better working conditions and more pay so that they don't have to deal with crap like this.
What are you doing? Get off my turf. These souls are mine.
Give me a demon's roll. Yeah, give me 2d6.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. That's a 1.
Okay.
And then that's a 6. So 1 success.
Roll a d8 for me.
Okay.
6.
You begin extolling the virtues of a union to all these employees as the fire creeps up. And they go, but like, aren't unions like evil and they steal your wages and your soul and whatever? Like, that's what our boss told us.
Yeah, well, your boss wants you to believe that, considering look at you now, putting out fires that you'd even put together, pouring vodka into toilets so that people have something to flush
so true.
with.
I didn't tell them to put the water, turn the water line off. I never would have agreed to this.
Of course you wouldn't, because you care about yourself and others and your well-being. You deserve more. Sign the papers.
Change starts today. Everyone get in an orderly line and let's sign these papers. And the 6 people line up to sign your papers, but because the line is so orderly, the back 3 of them catch on fire and go, ah! Oh, they fall down the stairs. Oh, God!
If you want me to put out that fire, just sign the paper. I promise it'll be fine.
Wow, I guess this just isn't Stacy's year. I don't know what to say.
Aaron is furious. And
Aaron, I'm helping. If you put out the fires on the backs of those workers, I promise you they'll sign it for you. I've seen it. It's for you.
That's the plan.
I'm really giving you something. It's a gift.
Aaron's just gonna like swoosh down the stairs again and
Aaron,
like
before you can do that, you feel Modred's hand on your shoulder and he says, hey, bud, how's it going?
not now, Modred.
Anyways, this party's about to get put out, although that fire isn't. So I'm getting out of here. Just wanted to let you know. I'm going to be transferring into your department, and I'm bringing 15 souls with me. So I'm looking for that assistant manager position. Peace out, broski! And he turns into red smoke and just flies out.
We'll see about that, Modred. Aaron's just gonna like swoosh down the stairs and as quick as possible say to the, the burning employees, if above the fire will you offer me your soul and thanks? Scream once if yes.
Oh God, anything! Oh God, I'm in so much pain! It's okay, don't worry, I don't have a family and I'm kind of a bad person. I don't tip my waiters, but it's only because I don't get paid a good wage!
Oh my God.
I'm going to pour every amount of envy and hatred for Modred into my efforts to just sort of like hoover up the flames into myself.
Do it, it's a spite-motivated action.
Let's do this thing.
I wasn't keeping track of drinks. Everyone who rolled, drink.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
Forgot about that.
I got 2 5s, which are my number.
Whoa, okay.
And I will activate Demons and Debauchery here. I'll chug this in a moment, but the question is, how can I implicate Modred to our superiors in trying to get a union started? Since he did cause a fire, which was then used to promote unionism in this establishment.
Yes! Oh, bring him down!
Okay, the simple answer is you may need help from either Punctilius or Dysmorphius, but you know that enough of the protesters in this bar definitely got pictures of Modred while he was still in the bar. And you can maybe doctor them just enough to show the story you want to tell.
Excellent.
Okay, so that is, I'm going to say 3 souls because you get the 3 that burned up from Azrael's thing.
Welcome.
So that is 3 for Aaron. We presently have 8 souls to somehow be split up between Azrael and Punctilius. We have 2 for Stacy, 5 for Dysmorphius, 7 for Punctilius, 3 for Azrael, and 3 for Aaron. You get the feeling that the party is gonna be dying down pretty quickly between everything that's going on. So this is like lightning round, last chance to tally up souls.
Listen. My point is that Azriel told me that it was going to happen, right? So, like, she is the demon of fate, and I trust her.
Shamdru Hate, he sits up after having been trampled, bonks his head on the bottom of the pool table. Then he kind of rolls out pitifully. His sunglasses have cracked. And he looks up, he sees all of the protesters here, the mayhem. He sees that he has lost total control of his flock.
Oh, shit.
And you see he begins to tremble in fear. And he says, oh no, I wasn't supposed to be at the freaking Romanian pizza parlor.
Stacy will, like, approach and be like, hey.
You don't understand, they have a restraining order on me. If they catch me here, they'll lock me away for a really long time.
Hey, then maybe let's get out of here?
Back to your place?
Yeah.
They wouldn't expect me at a little peasant girl's apartment.
Unless you think it would be more powerful to be at yours.
No, you're not worthy of the sweet.
Okay, I get it. And, just so you know, I tend to be more submissive. I hope that's okay.
He just kind of chuckles, and he goes, all right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
And Stacy will get up and start to walk out, and she'll wink at Azriel and kind of be like,
And she's just gonna look at her and be like, duh. We knew this. I'm sorry.
I'll argue that in terms of vile content,
I was going to say, I feel like Shandru Hate counts as more than one soul.
he's worth 2 souls.
Thank you.
My question is, does Chandra Tate even have a soul left?
That was
Also
honestly,
a good
I was gonna say, I'm like, that's my argument.
He wasn't in the records, which is why he became my target. I did look it up beforehand.
He was born without one, but he absorbs a little bit from each of his followers
Yeah.
who don't have a complete soul. So between like
Exactly.
all of them, he's worked up 2 souls.
Yeah.
He's like part demon himself. That's why his soul is worth so much.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a rogue demon. you get a bonus if you bring him in.
No.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Meanwhile, Aaron is just going to, like, crawl across the ceiling as fast as he can, like he's in The Exorcist.
Yeah, you see all the crispy dudes downstairs just like giving you the meekest thumbs up ever. Like,
And he's gonna beeline to Punctilius and just say, hey, Punctilius, my friend, Lord of Typos. How about we make a deal? I help back your claim to the Tech Bro souls. And you know how to use Photoshop, right? I don't know how to use Photoshop.
I know how to ruin Photoshop.
All right.
Those are 2 different things.
What if you ruined a photo with Modred in it and made it look like he was the one holding those union papers right here?
That sounds very funny.
Here, I've got it in writing. Totally saw, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You got all those Tech Bro souls.
Yes.
And he's gonna finger guns and, like, shamble away.
Punctilius does his own version of finger guns from underneath the droopy sleeves.
sweet.
I would like to try my last-ditch effort to gather souls.
Yes.
Which is, I would like to change the fire exit sign to say fire existence, and then everyone's confused about where to go, and like,
Oh my God.
I am the exit. So if they give me their souls, I will show them the correct way out of the fire.
Oh my
That's
god.
dope. Roll demons.
Man.
That's so good.
All right, and this is my specialty, so I will do 2d6, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn it, only 1 success.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay, now roll
Oh wow.
Oh man.
a d8. Pray that it's low.
Okay, well I got an 8. So you said that way too late. And that's your fault that I failed that roll.
So 3 and 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the opposite of a hard move. I will down my drink to reverse your fortune and give you swap those numbers for you because I am a benevolent god.
That's so nice of you after doing the mean thing of telling me right after my roll what to hope for.
So you gather 8 souls. Basically, the party is dying down, and throughout the rest of the party dying down and everyone leaving, you will gather 8 souls. But 3 of the souls that you had initially gathered will burn up in the fire before they can escape.
So that means I have five net souls. Because I had 8 and then 3 of them.
5 extra, so that puts you at 13 concrete and 8 in dispute.
Yes.
Man, maybe I should have just flashed everyone in the party and tried to get souls that way. I need to rethink my tactics for next quarter.
What was that?
Oh, I'm just really shy, so I guess I should we start?
Your ceiling's uneven, by the way. Yeah, let's go.
Azriel would, she wants to do two things. So she wants to go to Punctilious and be like, Punctilious, I would like to say that I do think that was a group effort to get those boyish souls. And I would like to offer a deal that if I were to get you the numbers to sign on to your tech company to get back your lovely, lovely, beloved Clippy, which I know you would do anything for.
I would do anything for Clippy.
I will take those 8 and I will get you all the numbers that you need to get Clippy back. Or I could split it with you because that was my main goal from the beginning. If I can get 4 of the 8.
If I give you all 8, how much more will my interest compound down the road?
Well, far more. I'll be honest with you. You're going to need a lot of numbers, and it's going to take more than just me. It's going to take some marketing techniques, which I don't see any issues there, at least. I haven't foreseen any issues there, so it's actually much more doable than you think. I think you are the one standing in the way of your own success right now.
Why?
Well, Punctilious, if I may be honest, you are somewhat unapproachable. Somewhat.
You see, Punctilious is currently the exit, and people are like debating whether or not to even go through it. Like,
I don't make the rules, Punctilious. I see the future and I tell it.
I am not unapproachable. For some reason, this has hurt Punctilious's feelings. I don't know why. I just feel that it's true in my bones.
I'm only a scary old man in a cloak. Who could think I'm unapproachable?
I am mean and correct people often.
I know you're not unapproachable, but everyone else. I'm telling you what everyone else thinks. I mean, obviously, I know what everyone else thinks, Punctilious. I'm just telling you. I can help you. How do you think we got those bros numbers anyway? It was both of us, together to get the souls. I mean, you can do this all on your own if you wish, but I'm just saying, with my help, you do stand a bit more of a fair chance.
You know, technically, I didn't do anything until I came in and then took all the credit.
Yes.
Which is my specialty as a man.
I know that too.
as a man.
Yes. Yes, Punctilious. Thank you for pointing that out.
It is my pleasure, otherwise people may not know. I don't want to give the souls, though. You know, yeah, because out of character I don't want to, because I want to win. But in character, he really wants the compounding interest down the line. So, and I have maybe Aaron to fight for me. I don't know. I can rely on that.
But consider this. If you have all 8 souls, if you become the assistant manager, you can just order her to help you with Clippy anyway.
Now that would be an abuse of power, Aaron. Please, we all know you're after Mordid. How do you pronounce it? It's fine. We all know what you're after, all right? Don't haze up Punctilious's goal with your own. That would be rude.
That would be very rude.
And we are not a rude company. That was not one of our faltering characteristics, Aaron. Please.
What if we did a weird split? Like 5 and 3.
5 and 3.
Instead of half and half, I will give you the 5, and then I will take the 3.
I can do that. I will agree to this.
For the compounding interest. I still get that. I still
For your
get
compounding
yes,
interest.
yes. Good.
For Clippy, if you will.
For Clippy!
I want a sticker that says for Clippy. Literally.
this brings Azriel to 8 and Punctilious to 16 souls.
I probably didn't need them. I just wanted to be a dick. I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know, Azriel. I would almost call that a friendly exchange.
You would, wouldn't you? Is that what it's like? Is that what it felt like? To be given something? To be given something naturally and willingly? Genuinely? Oh dear God. Is this what it feels like? And Azriel begins to cry a little. You see tears start to form in her eyes. And I mean, to be honest, Azriel, she has been drinking all night. She could be drunk, but they're still real tears.
Clippy is the source of the gift of friendship.
Clearly.
That's a bad thing. I'm a demon. I don't like that.
You see the register screens, like the Clippy, 8-bit, moves, animates, and it says, "This is correct." I will await my largest vessel, father.
Yes, Clippy, yes.
Just to say, during this whole exchange, Dysmorphius hasn't really been like listening, but when Punctilius like had that moment of self-doubt and almost a bit of self-loathing, like he didn't know why, but like the hairs on the back of his like neck stood up, and he's like, somewhere out there, someone is doubting themselves.
Quick question, God.
Yes.
Is there any way that Stacy can... Okay, wait, hold on now.
Down your drink.
Trying to think of how I would do this. I know. One moment.
It'll help with the thoughts.
Chug.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Fuck. Yep, I'm just burping a lot.
You're such a champion.
It's just very carbonated. My question is, can I steal Shamdrew Hate's Twitter password to then have a work alliance with Dysmorphius to get some of the pictures from the protesters and just ruin this man's feed?
Roll demons for me.
I shall do so.
You sound reinvigorated, like you sound ready to go. I shall do it.
I want higher or I want
You
lower?
want lower.
Okay, I got a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Wait, is this Wrath?
Yes. Finally, yes. Now
Excellent.
it applies.
I demon debauchery.
Okay, down your drink and ask me a question.
But I already did it.
Another.
I was just... Does it count as a success if
Yes,
I don't? Okay.
it does. It
I'll
counts as a
just-
full success.
I'll take the success.
You get Shamdrew Hate's Twitter password. What do you fill his feed with? He's passed out. He's just he is
excellent.
curled up like a baby and sucking his thumb.
Well, first, I got a picture of that, right?
Yeah.
And I post it and say, I miss my mommy.
What?
I miss my mommy.
Make him a brony. Start tweeting about My Little Pony.
And then I say, I always miss my mommy when I watch My Little Pony. It makes me think of our times in the summer home together when I cooked and baked little cookies with smiley faces on them. Send tweet!
I love that none of these things are bad, but they are bad to Shamandrew Hate and associates.
I know!
Yeah.
Do we have a corporate cell phone or a corporate line?
Yeah.
Okay. I like go out of the room and I'm in the bathroom and I dial up Dysmorphius.
Dysmorphius's corporate device starts to ring. He's been eyeing up like the stragglers that are like looking sad still in the bar. Like they're
Yeah,
like,
Dysmorphius, you're the last remaining person to make a move, I think.
yeah. So he'll take the call, but he's eyeing up like sad, lonely looking people at the bar. Hey, yeah, how can I help? I'm in the middle of something. Oh my god. Hi, Stacey.
Hi, I know you probably don't want to hear from me right now, but I was just wondering if you were in the mood to ruin a man. Destroy, if you will.
I mean, I'm always in the mood for that, Stacey. Like, come on now.
I know. I happen to have Shamdrew Hate's Twitter password, and he's passed out. I know. So do you have any of those protest pictures from earlier?
Do I? And Dysmorphius is going to go into the feeds of the people whom he took the souls of, upload the screenshots of those pictures into the corporate device,
Oh,
and
excellent.
I don't know,
Yeah,
a text
send
message
it.
sound.
Just
sound.
a pigeon on fire carries them over.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Also, by the way, I don't know why we hate each other. I think that when we work together, we really destroy people.
We really could.
Oh my
We
god.
could take down this whole heteronormative bullshit.
We really could. Okay, I'll see you at work on Monday. If you can, when you see like a horrible tweet that's obviously not from Shamdrew Hate.
Oh, I will retweet. Don't you
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Dysmorphius, with the power of social media, roll a d20
Oh,
for me.
yeah.
Oh,
God.
shit.
So
Oh no.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, you have functionally destroyed 7 souls. with your tweets and images, bringing you to a grand total of 12.
And you know what? I'm okay with it because I met my goal, you know? And it's not about being number one for me. And I couldn't tell if Dysmorphia was just, and this, like, I'm kind of like taking notes on, I like take, verbal notes. And I'm like, yeah. And you know what? I couldn't tell if Dysmorphia was just being nice to me right now or if he actually wants to be my friend. But I do think that our powers together are kind of like really cool. Anyway, and she'll like do the walk of shame with all her stuff while Shamdrew Hate is still passed out and just like sneak out. And all night long, the tweets are just like, I suck my thumb when I'm scared. I feel inadequate if a woman doesn't hold me after sex. I need my rubber ducky when I take my bath. I didn't choose to be bald. I just have premature hair loss.
Are you Dysmorphius?
You're spending so much time together. You're just absorbing each other's abilities.
And with that, the basement of the pizza bar just smolders with bodies alive but crisped up, lying on the ground gratefully.
I have to know. Did Aaron close the sale on the guy upstairs?
Azrael took the souls of the workers, but I'm gonna give Aaron the soul of the owner who you were talking to.
More souls!
That's fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The basement smolders, trampled people get carried out on stretchers.
Oh, God.
The protesters all sign up for various online services as they share incriminating pictures, and Festivalia comes to an end. Meanwhile, back at the office about a day later after the numbers have been crunched, your boss, Demonico the Fifth, who reports to Demonico the Fourth, who then reports to Demonico the Third, who is presently the boss, goes over your numbers. He goes,
all right, good job, everyone. So first, I want to welcome our newest member. What was your name again? Modoc. Motor.
It's Modred.
Right, yeah, whatever. So, Modred, we were just crunching the numbers, and is at the fucking bottom of the list for Festivalia. So he's gonna spend the next season in the box, okay?
And they lock him in. You guys know the way your company works. The bottom performer gets locked in a box for a season.
It's finally not me!
I'm envisioning that scene from Hook with Glenn Close dressed as a pirate, and then it's just like the boo-boo box. No, not the box.
No, literally, and you just see Stacy in the corner just go like, whew, that was close.
And he goes, all right, so yeah, he was at the bottom. He had 15 souls, which we found out, thank you very much, Aaron, were due to union creations, which we are heavily against here in the underworld.
Oh my gosh.
So, each of you are getting 3 of his souls, which brings us to a grand total of a tie of 7 for Stacy, 7 for Aaron. Shitty job, way to tie for last. Well, I guess next to last. Then we have 8 for, I guess now, 9, 10, 11 for Azrael. Wow. Second last place, I guess. Good job.
Excuse me?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We could do without the commentary on the numbers.
I could go without you riding these nuts. That's gonna be 15 for
Okay.
Dysmorphius, and brings us to a grand total of 19 for Punctilius. Punctilius, you came in with the most souls during Festivalia. You know what that means. My newborn son, Demonico the Sixth, is getting promoted to assistant manager. You can be assistant to the assistant manager and change his dirty diapers. End of fucking session.
I did such a good job! No! Nepotism!
Thank you all so much for listening to our Quest Friends Dungeons & Drimbus crossover special, Demons and Debauchery. Demons and Debauchery featured the vocal talents of Amanda Fernandez Acosta as Azrael, Hallie Kuntz as Punctilius, Hannah Schooner as Stacidius, Michael Pisani as Dysmorphius, and Tom Pitkin as Aaron. The rest of the world was voiced by me, Giancarlo Herrera, with editing by Giancarlo Herrera and Hannah Schooner, and sound design by Giancarlo Herrera. Demons and Debauchery was played using our hack of Lasers and Feelings by John Harper, called Demons and Debauchery, available over on the Dungeons and Drimbus Patreon at patreon.com/Drimbus. We want to give a huge thank you to Hallie and Tom and the rest of the team over at Quest Friends for joining us for this adventure, and if you enjoyed hearing them here, please consider going to check them out at questfriendspodcast.com or wherever podcasts are found. If you enjoyed today's hijinks and want to help support Dungeons & Drimbus, then please consider joining our Patreon. Demons and Debauchery is available there in case you want to play, along with a number of other TTRPGs we've designed. We have hours and hours and hours of bonus content, as well as things like exclusive patron merch, a Discord to hang out in, and special one-on-one games that the whole cast runs for our patrons. Speaking of, huge thanks to our patrons: Jerry Benetatos, Queso Loco, Greta Beignet, Alejandro Lopez, Ace Andrews, Thomas Murphy, Regina Russell, Salty, Adrian Bundy, Sam Olivos, Jordan Cobb, The Unnamed Rogue, John Gillette, Chloe G, Con Air on DVD, NB Star, Doubtful Guest, Michael Richters, Davis Walden, Denny Dewdrop, Myth Mouse, Will Woodall, Callie Wolf, Brandon M. Bishop, Bridge, Twiglets, Joanna, Wes Berger, Stan Sitzman, Scrambles the Death Dealer, Aaron Adams, Nathan Mesnard, Ruth Anados, Morgan Lawson, Olivia Hill, Wilhelm Fox, Tripp, Kerry Holmes, and Stoner Panda. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week.